Shah, to all my brothers, Yahweh Shema Athan, to all my sisters, if you're online. Today, this is the Hebrew class, Lashawan, Qadash. Today, we're going to go over Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Play me some music in the meantime.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
All right. Now, in our Hebrew, going over Psalms, the book of Psalms 121, and our first verse, written in the Hebrew, reading from right to left. Breaking it down syllable by syllable. We got ah, sha, and ah. We're going to pronounce that ah, sha, ah. Then I, ya, na, ya. When we put that together syllable by syllable, we're going to have I-yan, ya. I-yan, ya. I-yan, ya. And looking at the interlinear, bit by bit, all right, it will help us pronounce these all together. So we have A-sha-a, I-yan-ya, I-yan-ya. Then ow, which is ah and la. Then we have this mark which is going to help us to just keep the flow going, keep that word going. Then we'll have the letters ha, ha, ra, ya, ma. And remember, when we see our letters, and we see that ma at the end, it's always going to be shaped like a box. It's going to be it's always going to be that shape. All right? So we got al, ha, ra, yum. Ha, ra, yum. Then ma, a, ya, na. Ma, a, ya, na. So then we put it together. Ma-ayan. 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 Okay? The last word. Ya, ba-a. Ya, ba-a. Then I-za, raya. Azaraya. Azaraya.
Go slow.
Go ahead.
These are here.
Mm-hmm.
You put these together, it'll be buff. B-A-T-H.
Mm-hmm.
You got buff.
Yeah, ba-a. That's right. There's no TH there. Mm-hmm. It sounds good, because it can be, I see where you're going with it, it can be confusing, but where is your, and I'm glad you asked that. So now, you got your Yah, Ba, and your Ah. But now, where is the TH? Where is the Tha? Where is the Tha?
So,
See?
it's slugging.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
For
That's what we need.
edification, that's gonna be a BA.
Mm-hmm. Ah, but that's what I'm asking. Because remember, like it's different from the English. It's different from English. We have the Hebrew. So Hebrew, it's like it's direct. It's direct. It's right in front of you. So you're gonna have Yaba'ah. Now Yaba'ah sounds good, but again, when we're reading that text, we don't have that Tha there. We don't have that Tha there. Now, if we wrote that out, then absolutely. Then it would be Yaba'ah. See what I'm saying? Yaba'ah. But because it's not there in the text, remember now, we're going with what we see in the text. What we see in the text. So we want to pronounce it. So we got, so take it from the top. Asha'a, Ayanya, Al, Harayam, Harayam, Ma'ayan, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah. Okay? So now, also for the edification, how about we'll write that in ancient Hebrew. Ancient Hebrew. Because ancient Hebrew is easier to read than the captive Assyrian Hebrew. Because it's already like put out for us. Okay? So now, tell you what we'll do is we'll keep the Assyrian up there, and so we can kind of put it together. So, Posh, you could give me some music.
I still 10 toes down in these streets, roll ground in these streets, roll around the city with the pound when they speak. How to make this my last stand, knowing I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, roll ground in these streets, roll around the city with the pound when they speak. How to make this my last stand, when I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I ain't no ordinary man. I'm something that you might never see again. I never was the tallest, never was the strongest. I just held the record for being real the longest. Niggas know they feeling what I feel at my performance. Shitting on these haters, yellow belly like it's jaundice. You know I be on it, know I keep my bone lit. Ready just to drop it on you fuckers on some calm shit. Yo, got the ability, get down in the field with me. Watch how I be flipping on rappers, check the agility. I really be, I was always taught it's either kill or be killed. When you die, leave your will like Uncle Phil, nigga chill. I done popped up out the matrix, I ain't had to pop no pill. Raised up in them Philly streets, where them gangsters pop that still. I've been down with U.P.K, whether broke or at a mill. All I care for is my team, I don't care about no deal. Cause I ain't true, this life it chose me. That ain't a secret, made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it, climb the mountain, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna reach it, so I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares and demons on my first feed, OD. That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key. But I don't speak until I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war is my battle cry. Tell them why. I stood 10 toes down in these streets. streets, roll around in these streets, roll around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier, the last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, roll around in these streets. That's right, go around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier, the last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I'm so ahead of my time, but the flow is ancient. Tell them show some respect, watch what you put my name in. We are nothing to be fucked with, them boys is dangerous. Make it hard for your team like them boys is tanking. Or extended with the pound like you left me hanging. If beef got well done, nigga, we filleted. Cause I held ground like I count some acres. And they don't really want no smokers like they pumping vapors. Take ground, we 6 feet in your space. Ready to rep on what? You take ground, it's a ditch. With 6 niggas picking your casket up, don't pass this up. They say they built different, but these niggas they don't need tough. When it's beef, I hold around with the pound again. Coming for the crown, you're ready to bullshit. That's a rule you flush. No matter how many people or weapons, you can't roll with us. I done held ground for so long, it ain't no rooting up. Long as my niggas know I'm nice, you ain't got room for us. Let's do 10 toes down.
All right. The water for that. Now, if you can read that, it's a lot here for my, I got a little scratch and such. So now we got it in the paleo, which makes it a little easier to read. We're going to have I.S.U.P.K, Yahanna, All, Haharium, then Yahanna, Yahba'a. Remember, so there's no TH with that. Yahba'a, Isaiah. And that's the beauty of this language. And now knowing this, now when we read this, reading off to the Most High, and reading His words and reading His language. All right. So, Rick, go ahead.
Oh, somebody chimed in the conference call.
The Most High Christ. Hey, Salaki, Shalom, Lord Christ. We got anybody on the conference call? Okay. Well, not just yet. No. Hey, how about Shimei Shabrakatah? Good to hear from your brother. Hey, real quick, man, we're in Psalms. We're in Psalms, man. We're going over one of the prayers. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I just checked into the live stream. It's like you just did Psalm 121 and you started with the second part of the verse.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Did you leave off intentionally that part where it say a song of degrees?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. All right. Now we're going to go with verse 2. We're going to go with verse 2, which reads, "My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth." My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. And we're going to see how to read that and how to compliment the Most High in His language, in Hebrew. Music, please.
made men, cause we couldn't work, it's not the earth until it changed. Walk strong, talk heavy, hold my own. We rock solid when we about to leave the sword, the stone. Nigga, we warriors, hardcore, track with the pride. To let it heat, Bruce speak, nigga, general eyes. And we talk super heavy, nigga, that's a surprise. But Lord scripture, street talk, working, cacking the kind. Nigga, we blazing, ripping the mic with all facts, doing the knowledge to the max. Till we cracking the pavement. U.P.K, got a one West Harlem, nigga. We straight forward and they falling like it's autumn, nigga. Talking to all the niggas born in the blood. And feeling this shit cold, I'm slugging, that's real. Oh, I get it, cat tie, war, they not of my kind. I get the order, then it's hand you kind, not in one kind. Without a doubt in my mind, I'm finna stop and recline. Anybody they come and get the they should probably resign. It's a war going on outside, I'm in the safe from. I hate these niggas stolen shots, but can they take some? Christ says, sell out your garments to get a sword now. I'm gonna sell off these photos to get a full now. Yeah, ain't sure it started the war, but I'm an ending, cause the spiritual wars will turn carnal any minute. I remember riding back in the days when there was tinted, but Salaki, I'm done when they call me shit, I repented. And they pop proof the proof every time I'm out there go winning. You ain't know this shit, I live for the truth and I'm a defendant. And I get my second witness as soon as these niggas get winded. It's a war going on outside. It's a war going on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside. I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside. So when the born outside, don't catch you right when they drawing outside. Cause it's a war outside. My sword's drawn outside. Cause that's caliber, they plan to be all outside. Cause it's a war outside. I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside. I get it on outside. Nobody's safe, it's a war out here. If you pussy in the streets, you a whore out here. See me all suited up in my fallout gear. 762, flip your fucking car out here. No burner, I still a break your jaw out here. No fear, you scared, get a motherfucking pit. Or sit up in the church, you a motherfucking bitch.
All right. Let's pause that music.
When it flips, 32 rounds of fire, it never quit.
Okay. So now, we got verse 2 of Psalms 121. Yahweh Yadah, you still with me? All right. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Give this a shot. See if you can read this. You might not even see the board, even if you got your blue letter Bible with you. Let me see if you can read this syllable by syllable. Psalms 121, verse 2.
This book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 2. I Ma'ima, Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K, Shamayam,
Okay, all right. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, we skipped out on a few syllables, but that's all right. That's what we're here for the edification. Okay, so now let's take it syllable by syllable. We have I, and now that little one, that little letter, it looks kind of like a small T. Remember, that's a za. That is a za. Then we have Ra, and we have the Ya. So we put that together, we're going to have I-Zarya. I-Zarya. All right? Then we have Ma, I, and then a Ma. So now, try to put that together. Ma'ima, pretty good, pretty good. But what if we said Ma'im? Ma'im. Because remember, that syllable, that M is at the end now. It's at the end. So if it's at the end of the word, let's make it sound like it's at the end of a word. As opposed to, because we know whenever we pronounce it, we're saying ma as if we're starting the word. So when we say ma'im, just phonetically, that's how we're going to end the word. All right? So then we have I-Zarya, ma'im, Yahweh, and then I-Sha, because remember now the H at the end, with the 8 is going to drop off. It's always going to drop off. So you're not necessarily going to have to pronounce the ha at the end. You're not going to have to say I-sha-ha, but instead you will say Asha. I-sha. Then we have Shamayam. Shamayam, because remember, the M is at the end. So you said that, so Triple Yahweh, you said that word correctly. You would not have said Shamayama. Instead you said Shamayam. Shamayam. Just showing phonetically that word is ending with the M. Shamayam. And now, this is a tricky word for us. We have wa, ah, ra, and then tazah. We have tazah. Remember this letter here, the tazah. This is one of the few letters in the Hebrew alphabet. You know what I'm saying? And that can be a little tricky at the end, a little tricky, especially in the Assyrian language. We have wa, ah, ra, tazah. So we put it together, we're going to have wa, ah, ra, tazah. Wa, ah, ra, tazah. All right? So, pretty good, pretty good. And just for edification, we'll try and write this out in the paleo as well. Okay? So maybe you can follow me with that. I'll write it under these letters and try to do the connectors as well. So they just do it for time's sake. Remember when you're doing the paleo, remember those connectors, remember those frowny faces and the smiley faces. That's really going to help us out.
It's like you were ready to start a music or we're not.
Gentlemen, please, go ahead and start it off.
A lot of fuckery going down to the surface. Sit there hanging around these clowns, get out the surface. If you cross that line, then you get lit up the worst. It's all black hearses, painted with black dirt. Get the docs on site with medics and mad nurses. Leave us at your mercy. Going with that counter war, ready for that bullshit. Kinda like a matador. Get this kind of focus. You want me some Adderall, something just to lock you in behind a minute wall. They say I got some screws loose, and that's true too. Don't let me let them moves through like it's a full moon. It's like I transform the booth to a ballroom. Come up with a strategy, maximizing your calories. Courage and King David battling like a masterpiece. Find out who you think that nigga falls to him casually. Then proceed to bar his life away rapidly. Take a knee for your majesty, take it they hate it savagely. I tried leaving rap alone, but I guess that is happening. Keep you grounded like gravity in the middle of the damage. Horror, I see calamity. Scar you up with my family. Rumble rappers be mad at me. Fuck them up in their faculty. They words sweet, shit in their mouth, they causing cavity. Yeah, it's so cold. I'm not making suckers start to shut up.
War going on outside, you in the crib with the war outside, I get it on outside. From the ducks to the dawn outside, so when the born outside, I catch your breath when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword's drawn outside. Cause that's Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib with the war outside, I get it on outside.
All right, we get a pause. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now, Yahanna, you with me? All right. Are you able to follow me? Are you following us on the live stream? All right, cool. Now, if you can, I want you to read this verse over again in the Hebrew, but I want you to read the green. I want you to read the green. Put it together.
All right.
Yep. Yep. If you have your alphabet, take your alphabet too.
That'd be Isaiah.
Almost. Isaiah. Remember now. Remember now, we got Isaiah. Yes, absolutely. Now, yes, we have 4 syllables, but now we have 3 connectors.
I wasn't paying attention to the connection.
Yes. No sweat. No sweat.
Isaiah,
Hold on. Slow down. We got Isaiah. What's that next letter?
the next letter or
Yeah, the next word. What's that next word?
my I,
There we go.
Yahweh.
Yes.
I gotta wait till you get out the way so I can get the next word.
Okay.
That would be I.S.U.P.K.
Aisha, absolutely.
Shemayim.
Yes. Shamayim. Shamayam.
Shamayim.
Yep.
Shamayim. And that would be Wa'aratapa.
Hold on. Okay, now. Try it again. Just put it together.
Wa'aratapa.
Yeah, now put it together.
Wa'aratapa.
No, you had it. Wa'arataza. Wa'arataza. Yes.
Salaki, that would be, if it had the extra letters, that'd be Captain Ratazaya's name.
Hey, in the building. In the building. See?
So it'd be Salaki. Wa'aratazaya. I'm trying to say down right.
Hey, yes, you are.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Hey, I absolutely understand what you're saying. I enjoy it, man. That's what we're here for, man. To get edification, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting the linguistics and the pronunciations of these words, man, so we can read them out to the Most High, man. And read them out, you know what I'm saying? When we gotta do these feasts and whatnot, man. Making sure we are in concordance, man. That's what we're here for, right here. So absolutely, man. Great job. Huh?
Could you pronounce that last word for me once again so I can have it correct?
No sweat. Wa'arataza. Wa'arataza. All right? Wa'arataza.
Slogan, if I believe that's in the earth.
Wa'arataza.
In the earth.
Let's see.
That's in the earth.
Let's see. And we look at the interlinear. We got the W. We got the Y, which is and then the arataza, and it means earth. Give the brother a hand. That's right. So when we read it, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza. And what did we just say? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Absolutely. Great job. Okay? Cool. Now, we're gonna do verse 3. Verse 3 in the Hebrew. Verse 3 in the Hebrew. All right. The prophet, go ahead. Give me a little bit of music, a little traveling music.
Oh.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, strong ground in these streets, rolling around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand, knowing I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. pray made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it, climb the mountain, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna reach it, so I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares of demons on my first team, OD. That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key. But I don't speak until I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war is my battle cry. Tell them why. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand? But I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, the whole ground in these streets. That's right, going around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand? But I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I'm so ahead of my time, but the flow is ancient. Tell them show some respect, watch what you put my name in. We are nothing to be fucked with, them boys is dangerous. Make it hard for your team like them boys is tanking. Or extended with the pound like you left me hanging. If beef got well done, nigga, we related. Cause I held ground like I count some acres. And they don't really want no smokers like they pumping bakers. Take ground, we 6 deep in your space. Ready to wreck on what? You take ground, it's a ditch. With 6 niggas picking your casket up, don't pass it.
Oh, not yet. We're good. Keep it going. Well, it's all right. We're almost done here. So then. All right, Trivia, how you die? You with me? All right, if you could, go ahead and read for me in the English, Psalms chapter 121, verse 3. Excellent. Okay, cool. Now, once again, the book of Psalms 121, he will not suffer, verse 3, he will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Okay, now, if you had some time, let me see you, and now I even went so far as to go ahead and do the ancient Hebrew. So now, just to give you more of a clue on how to read this. So go ahead if you can, look at the board, read this for me.
This book of Psalm chapter 121, verse 3 in the Hebrew, I.S.U.P.K, Lamawat,
All right, hold on, hold on. Huh? Okay, hold on. All right, Salakia, I forgot a couple of connectors. Got a couple canaries. Okay, so let's take it from the top. We got, alright, so we're letter by letter. We got all, then Yahanna, and very good with Lama Watts, excellent. And then Regalka, then all, then Yamawam. Okay, then Shamarka. Alright? Alright, now read it for me again.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 121, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Al, Yahanna, Lama Watts, Radalak.
No. Look at the connectors. Look at the connectors. You see the connectors? All right, hold on. Now look at your alphabet. No, What is the dog? Remember? There we go. There we go. Just in case, if you sneeze. All right. All right. Yahanna.
And then that'll be
Shamarka. Absolutely. This brother, man, good job. And just, hey, go ahead, brother.
I'm looking at the Regalka.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Most times, does it like when you put that K that car at the end? Is it most times that car is that whole car sound, or is it sometimes where that A gets dropped off?
Not always, because I'm learning that myself. The A isn't always going to be dropped off, because when I look at it at first, I was thinking Regalka or Ragalak. I was thinking Ragalak, like you were back there, studying it. And also brothers above me, were teaching me that it's Regalka. And also remember, when we're looking at the ancient Hebrew, I know we can't get confused with certain letters. Remember, with another little trick is when we see that ga. Remember, it's pretty much like, it's almost either you can see it as an incomplete duh, or maybe a number 7. All right. So just remember those little tricks as well. But good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and erase the board and get to verse number 4. Psalms 121. And so like if I could, how is this helping you with this?
You mean as far as writing out the Assyrian above the paleo?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Well, that helps out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being able to see the connectors and how the connectors, work.
Okay.
Especially when you don't have the connectors in the Assyrian.
Yes.
So
yes.
When you put it on the board that way, it helps. It helps. I don't know how about others, but for me, it helps me to see how to actually pronounce the actual characters and how to connect characters, so I won't be confused with it.
Absolutely.
So it's perfect.
All right. Absolutely. Okay. Water for that. We'll make sure to keep that going for the next class. All right. We'll go ahead and erase this, and we'll get to our Psalms chapter 121, verse 4. Music, please.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 4. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
All right. Excellent. Okay? We're going to go ahead and put some music on this, and we're going to write this out and see how we can pronounce this as we pray to the Most High.
I ain't showing no pick. My man better say it. I'm about to take a sip. The picture saying it clear. I think I had an epiphany. My eyes is off. I'm wild and work. Thinking like I thought you was my man. It was my mistake. Coming out my epiphany. Thought you was gonna say my identity. And let me surrender to it. I'm bringing that energy. And I'm about to bring that energy. Just hand out to the harm me. I'm a common extremity. It's what I heard on the back. You gon' do me fat. You ain't gon' take my cut. You ain't gon' X me out. I don't do for that. I'm back. But the stuff just can't. I don't do me like that. And I'm gonna get back. You don't wrong. So wrong. You don't wrong. So wrong. Don't do for X me out. And I'm gonna get back. You don't wrong. So wrong. So wrong. Eyes up to the clouds, living for a better day. Head for the stress, in another place around here to lay. They wanted raw shit. I'm about to give it to them. Came up with a boss bitch. She can fly, sit in the living room. So ain't no time to crap. Time to get it out. This was part of the plot. I was just feeling the rap. Cut from another club. And a whole other vesture. Yeah, I'm all thick. Check the color and texture. Hit the talk and the wrist. Wait, look how raw you got rap. They know this bitch. Boy, I deserve more than this. Strive for heaven first. I outlived all my mom. And they can't hear that. When the trouble comes out, Lord. When I heard on the rap. Who gon' do me fat? Ain't gon' take my cut. Ain't gon' X me out. Don't do for that. I'm back. But the stuff just can't don't do for me like that. And I'm gonna get back. You don't wrong. So wrong. You don't wrong. So wrong. Don't do for X me out. And I'm gonna get back. You don't wrong. So wrong. So wrong. It's hard to be you in the one you can't trust. They speaking vanity, but they ain't saying much. Got a swag, make a bad bitch blush. My power on perfection, so they keep stumbling, ain't good enough. And plus, stalking revenge. I don't know if it's love or it's lust. You know I'm vital, I ain't giving up. And if I gotta be corrupt, I can't live it up. But truth is, I need more bucks. My bare arms like a crutch. And if there won't be, we make it cold cuts. I ain't your typical nigga. I'm a professional with red bone. Body transforms in a celestial. This the home of the truth, and it's where it stays. This world trying to manipulate me in the maze. But I gotta get it on in these last days. I'ma do it my way, I ain't tripping my ways. Hey, I'm coming for the glory. Hey, just shake these devils out. He ain't solid, he falls. I feel when you're real, and you're really just the only one. And I know they gon' cross. That's why I still stand up. On this road, on the loner side, I feel when you're real, and you're really just the only one. These niggas covered in the double spirit. If it ain't authentic, I ain't trying to hear. Not a word. He brought Molly up on brimstone. I got my feet in the ground like a Flintstone. Ready to snap like a wishbone. You get wicked or you get blitzed on. I'm a spectacle to him, they don't know what he on. My retribution gon' be sweeter than the honeycomb. I love my women, they stack dollars for me. Pick up the odds, he like a father to me. Beat up his money like Rachel.
Okay. Now here we go. Book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 4. In the English it reads, Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. All right. How you die? You with me? All right. All right. All right. We got the Assyrian, and we got the ancient in the green. And I want you to do a little something for me at the end with this. All right. Read this for me in the Hebrew if possible.
This is the book of Psalm 124. This is Psalm 121, verse 4. Hanam, La'ah, Yanan, Yanawam, Yayashan,
All right.
Shawamar,
Hmm.
and that would be Yashon.
Okay. All right. Cool. Give the brother a hand. All right. All right. So we got Hana La'ah, Yanawam, Yayashan, Shawamar, then Yasha Allah. Okay, cool. Now, I didn't do the last one on purpose. Should be how you die. If you can, I want you to tell me this last word, where and what connectors I have to put for the ancient Hebrew.
I don't want to lock it if I may. I wasn't even paying attention that you ain't put connectors up there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
The first connector would be a crown face under Yah.
All right. Excellent.
The second would be a connector connecting the Shah and the Ra.
All right.
And then the last two would be frown face, frown face.
My man. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. No sweat. No sweat. The water for that. I think you might have an idea why I did that. You know, just for the edification of the class and for you, my brother. No sweat. No sweat. All right. Very good. Very good. So once again, Hana La'ah, Yanawam, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha Allah. Now, it's just great. It's great to be able to say this off to the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we want, man. This is what we are trying to do. All right, all right.
So you want to give a couple of minutes to write this out before you race it, or
You know what?
not?
No, you know what? Well, I know how he did see it on the floor, but you're right. No sweat. I give another minute for the people online, just in case one may want to catch up, so they can see this. You know, I do have you're right. I do have our brother Devon. I know sometimes he likes to watch this as well, so we'll make sure he can get this too.
Huh.
You better be swimming with they flows, boy. I'm flying in projectiles. Mighty man, nigga, that's word to my stepchild. You shout the coffee, I miss you shouting. Where they lost in the name is gonna get you falling. Hey, I'm coming for the glory. Hey, this shady levels out. He ain't solid, he falls out. Feel when you're real and you're really just a only rule. And I know they gon' cross. That's why I still say about me. On this road, on the lower side, feel me.
Go ahead, brother.
I did want to say, if I may, that learning this Hebrew right now, you know what I'm saying, it sound like, like I'm in kindergarten all over again, you know what I mean?
Word.
Learning my ABCs all over, learning how to say cat and the hat and all that stuff all over again.
Word.
And the benefit of it is when my seed, begin to learn this Hebrew,
you said, you know what I'm saying, like you're starting over, man, you know what I'm saying, like you're learning your ABCs, man. But if you remember, as a, you know what I'm saying, as a child, learning ABCs, it was fun. It was fun. You enjoyed it because it was something new. It was something new. And here, you know what I'm saying, the I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, man, when we're teaching people and when we're learning, nobody is made to feel like a dummy. You know what I mean? And made to feel bad because you don't know this. Granted, you will have to humble yourself to learn this. But at the end of the day, man, we're all brothers, we're all sisters, man, and we're trying to learn, and we're trying to keep this knowledge, pass on this knowledge, man, so that the kingdom of the Most High can come down, man, and Yahweh Shai can rule, man. All right. So now let's go ahead and erase this, and we're going to verse 5. All right. Don't read it yet for me, Yahweh, not yet. To give me a chance to write this out, and we're gonna play a little more music.
When you're real and you really think you're Hollywood. It's not about the money, it's the principle. Gotta watch who you revere, who you listen to. I speak the ether, so I feel medicinal. And I buried the old man, now I'm invincible. Gotta be wise and just, it's critical. Either couple with this brotherhood or you'll get ridiculed. The greatest man, the greatest servant, I kill for who I minister to. And I'm going war, nigga, win or lose. Hey, I was forged from the fire, torn from the liar. If hand join in hand, you get caught up in the crossfire. Become a casualty of chance. I'm in my stance, still in hand, ready to swing it like a lance. If the enemy advance, I will enhance. Had the benefit of the doubt, he never had a chance. Hey, this the shit that they been for. That burn down the wicked judge dread flow. Bitch, I am the law. Y'all face prepared for war.
I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop. Nothing new up under the sun. I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop. Nothing new up under the sun.
I see what they say. Never envy a kind of man. Claim they real, they actions don't match what they saying. I got the upper hand, what you don't understand, youngin'. I'd rather bleed than concede, now that's saying something. These niggas cunning. They want my power, they never take it from me. Hey, for that money, I heard you insisting. They can't go up like that, they'll have to 86 me. Quickly, I speak the truth, so they try to afflict me. I'd rather be afflicted than live perfidious-ly. Seriously, shit. I've been working hard, just broke up a while ago. Now I bring them soldiers in the building like the Alamo. Hey, this shit that they made flow. That burned down the wicked judge dread flow. Bitch, I am the law. Y'all faced it, prepared for war. Yeah, my west till I'm done, motherfucker.
I'ma war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop. Nothing new up under the sun. I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop. Nothing new up under the sun.
We got the book of Psalms 121, verse 5. Should be how you die. You're with me. Read it for me in the English.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 5. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Excellent. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. All right, all right, all right. Now, if you can, go ahead and read it for me in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Psalm 121, verse 5 in Hebrew. Yahweh, Yahweh, Shamarka,
Okay.
Salaki, Shamarka,
There we go.
Yahweh, Tazalak, Al, Yadah, Salaki, Al Yad,
There we go.
Young,
Mm-hmm.
Young,
There we go. There we go. Absolutely. So we have Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalak, Al Yad, Yum Yunka. You know, you trying to confuse me. Yeah, Yum Yunka. All right. Okay. Cool. Just in case, Yahweh Yadai, I forgot a couple of. I realized I forgot a couple of letters that need to be connected for Yahweh. Can you help me out with that?
I think I can help you out with that.
Okay.
It's brown face, happy face.
Okay. So, what from right to left or left to right?
Right to left.
Okay.
Not one.
Okay.
You know we read it Hebrew.
Hey, I gotta make sure, brother. I gotta make sure. So you said frown face,
Brown face, and then the
happy
last
face.
portion is connected.
Okay, okay. All right.
So you can have two brown faces, one smiling face on the last two characters.
Okay, all right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Damn right.
Hey, damn right. Just making sure we got it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead, brother.
I better have that right,
My man, absolutely. So here we go. Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalak, Al Yad, Yum Yunka. All right. 3 more verses to go. Man. Let me get some of that traveling music, please. For verse 6.
That's right. Sing that shit, sister. That's right. One West. Yeah, it's 144, man. You know what time it is. That big priest in here. Hey, wait, I'm about to fire on this shit real quick.
can't even believe that I'm here to tell the stories about the fame, the pain, the motherfucking glory. Just another black man in the belly of the beast. You struggle to survive, but we survive none the least. It could have been me with the 50-year beard. That's right. Dying in the silvers, I didn't listen as a kid. Laugh turned to tears, tears turn to fears. Reminisce about my life while sipping that cold beer. Fresh out of the mud, way from the bottom. That's right, alone in the world, it seems that nobody got him. Went from selling cocaine to plotting on a murder. Just the same ghetto shit that I know you probably heard of. But now it's a new chapter, a new life, trying to right out my wrongs, cause I was chose for this life. The life of a certified priest, that's me. Better known as my Wakwad, but they used to call me Ski.
I don't listen to Tupac, people my Wakwad. A card and that Rican nigga Qadash. You ain't know I'm coming with the lava. Lord knows, I need to party like the Austin Bombers. Moved to the Shy and that was it. Living with roaches ain't the problem. When you living with a wicked bitch, my rib don't really get the rob. Cause all the time that I got, I'd rather give it to the squad. And if I die, bury me in linen cloth. But please don't let my bitch become Diana Ross. Don't let my son become a Uzi Vert. Lord knows I ain't raised him in the Christian church. Nothing worse than your bruh locked up. The only thing in my pain is the liquor in my cup. The life of a one West nigga. From my birth called me the bar mouth, but they used to call me Merk Church.
I was out of control up in the streets, cognac in the coat. Figured if I want some of everybody, you know that I ain't happy with this package of gold. Transactions, running rapid, chasing after the dough. Contemplating in my mind, I'd rather be broke. Crack a smile, start laughing at joke. I can't go around in the circle, I've been there before. And if I wasn't here, I'd been there to score. So I decided I'ma stay posted on the same block with folks as I watch over my shoulder.
Music.
Getting moms falling
Go ahead,
down
brother.
the crib. I'm getting
I'm looking at what you wrote on the board.
Yes.
The second word, I think, is this verse 6?
Yes.
Verse 6?
Yeah, we just went over 5.
All right, I'm looking at what you got on the board. Is that your wa ma?
Close. Y'all want one.
Y'all wa ma?
Y'all
All right.
want mom.
All right. Now after that word, I'm looking at it in the blue letter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has the characters ha, sha, ma, and sha.
Thank you. I see it. Thank you. I did write it wrong.
I got confused when you were writing. I'm reading along with you, and I'm writing. I'm asking questions.
Yo.
I got to throw it off. That's why I asked.
Nah. I appreciate that. Thank you, for water. You're absolutely right. I wrote the second word wrong. All right. So let's get to that. If I can put it back.
Didn't know that, plus she don't know, but a man's one of my smokers. Add to the stress, he can only pay the rent, I had half his check. So I'm thinking, how this nigga expect for me to show him any kind of respect? Yo, you get what you get, this game is cold, my skin got thick. I'm out late night, then I miss, then I get some knocks at my bedroom door before the sunrise. This life is trying to drive me out of my mind, and the only thing that's keeping me sane is the fact that God got a way to make me peaceful again. He can see me through the evilest things to give me sunshine and see through the rain and ease up the pain.
All right. Add a little bit of the traveling music. The water again for that, brother. I do appreciate that. Okay, Yahanna, you're with me. Let me get that in the English.
Hold on. This is the book of Psalm 121, verse 6 in the Hebrew. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night.
All right. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Okay, let's see if we can read that properly in the Hebrew. Go ahead, Yahanna.
This is Psalm 121, verse 6 in the Hebrew. That would be Yahanna,
Mm-hmm.
Mash,
Good. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Why y'all what? Hold on. Hold on. Come back a word. Why y'all what? Nope. Nope. No. What letters do we have? Let's look at the alphabet. Nope. We got the Yah. What's that first one? What's the one before that though? Why Yah? Why Yah what? Huh? There we go. That's right. Why Yah rock? Excellent. Okay. That's what I'm not. Some of these words I'm not writing the connections down because I'm trying to see what we've done so far kind of helps us to read it. We have to see it in the ancient Hebrew. All right. Go ahead. What's the next one?
The next one would be
All right. Yallah. Yah. Right. So, Baal, Yah, So, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, verse 6. Yahweh Mama, Yahweh Mama, Yahweh Mash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Baal-Yallah. Excellent. Very good job. Oh, now Salakia, because if you do go back to verse 5 in your notes. I was looking at things, and that word was we had Taza, La, and Ka. I told you Tazalak, and that is wrong. It is pronounced Tazalka. If you remember that word from verse 5, we got the Taza, La, and Ka. It's going to be pronounced Tazalka. All right. Are you with me on that, brothers and sisters? Did you see that? All right. Excellent. Tazalka. All right. Very good. We'll leave this up for a few more seconds. If anybody's on the Facebook having maybe a little rough time getting this, no sweat. So once again, we have Yahweh Mama, Yashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, while you rock, bow your lock. Excellent. When you
U.P.K. bread, nigga, you know what time it is.
Sunday.
7:30 Society.
Yeah, when you clean on Sunday.
What you know about this life you live, nigga? They don't know about the birds and bill. Shit, so that bird, they make curve from the motherfucking house, nigga, with that bird. Nigga, what you know about this life you live? Sacrifices, prepare for walk, death to the right, find it, and now I walk no pity. Back on my feet, I make my mistakes, did all forgive me. Yeah, nigga, know about this life I'm living. These sacrifices, prepare for walking, death to the right, find it, and now I walk no pity. They ain't gonna take me, ain't gonna take me, I'm gonna take it with me. Yeah, know about this life that I'm living. So motherfucking crucial if you waiting total down. This shit is straight neutral, but I'm U.P.K. the fuck out. Everything else gets stumped out. The truth is like artillery, so it's time to bring them guns out. When it makes me a martyr, ain't worried about no death, nigga. Will die for what I rap, nigga. Go around and get jacked, nigga. They screaming for peace, we screaming for war. Niggas marching for equality, but we want more and more and more. The blood, the tears, the fears, the years, the pain, the brain. Our prophet's blood in my veins, all in my veins. The game will never change. U.P.K. all day. What you know about this life I'm living? This sacrifice is best. Prepare for walking, death to the right. Find the left hand now, I walk no pretty. Back on my feet, I make my mistakes. Did all forgive me? Yeah, know about this life I'm living. This sacrifice is best. Prepare for walking, death to the right. Find the left now, I walk no pretty. They ain't gonna take me, ain't gonna take me, I'm gonna take it with me. Yeah, know about this life. Okay, baby, you know I keep that shit official here. Yeah, that's thanks, baby. No good, no glory. Can't shit face me. All my niggas solid, all my bitches raised me. That niggas sway, don't stop us, man. That niggas pray. But you stays belong to me, I
Where's my music, brother? Slow. Don't sweat. There you go.
Going on outside, you in the crib, but you go outside. I get it on outside, from the ducks to the dawn outside. So when I'm going outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawing outside. 'Cause it's a war outside, it's a war drawn outside.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, roll ground in these streets, roll around the city with the power in these feet. How to make this my last stand, knowing that you're not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier.
Alright.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, roll ground in these streets, roll.
Alright. And we are back. Okay. Yahanna, if you're with me. Hold on. I got another brother on the conference call this time.
Come on, you got somebody else on the line.
Who I got, man? Announce yourself.
You rock, I don't want you. Good shot, I'm still on here, but I'm just kind of getting tuned in because I'm still on the slate.
Oh, okay. No sweat. Okay. No problem. Again, good to hear from you. Good to see you. I know you're on the radio. No sweat, you're on the slave. Well, thank you for calling in. No sweat. All right, Yahanna, step it up. Please. Let me get that next verse in the English.
This was Psalm 121, verse 7 in the English. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul.
Okay. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. All right. Now let's get this in the Hebrew. Real quick. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalm 121, verse 7 in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
Yashamarka.
Hey, my man. Absolutely. Yes.
Makal, Ra'ai,
Huh? Say what?
Yashamar.
Now, you had that right. Hold on. Let's go back up a word. You have it going for that first line, that second line.
Makal,
Uh-huh.
Ra'ai,
Okay, now let's look at the paleo. Look at the paleo.
let me Rai.
There we go. Macau right. Mm-hmm.
Makal, Rai.
Okay.
That would be, Yashamar,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Napashka.
All right. All right, now put it all together.
Napashka.
There you go. Absolutely. Great job. So Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makaurai, Yashamar, Apnapashka. Very good. All right. Now we're doing this, so you brothers, saying y'all need a little comfort and whatnot. Read this off in the Hebrew. Read this out loud to yourselves, man. Give yourself that little energy boost, that confidence boost. This will really help. All right, we're we'll give it a few more seconds. For the brothers online, sisters online. So they can write this down and we'll get to our last verse. Go ahead, brother.
I'm sitting here looking at the characters of our alphabet, you know what I'm saying, of our language, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here looking at how much of a devil Esau is. You know, if you just look at the characters, you know, both from the Paleo and the Assyrian, you can see how he has, you know, perverted the language with other languages, you know, to add his own thing called what we have this modern day English. You know, even though the English goes back a little ways, the way that this the Edomites have manipulated it, you know what I'm saying? You can see that they really have no culture at all because they take everybody to law.
Oh, no. That's a very good point, man. You know, when I was actually, you know what I'm saying, when I first saw this language, and, you know what I'm saying, and as I read it more, and as I learn it, and yeah, I see the same things. I especially see it when it concerning the da. I see it concerning the wa, the za. You know what I'm saying? Certain letters, the la, the I, the sha. You really see it. Really see it then. You know. But yes, sir. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So now we got our last scripture. Last scripture right here. I'm gonna write this out in Psalms 121, verse 8. So the part. Throw me a little bit of music, please. Water. I gotta get my officer the part because he had the banging track. He had the banging soundtrack, man, of Hebrew class from Captain Akai, man. We gotta keep that thing going, man. Work. Give me anything. Give me something else. Okay, I'll take it.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, strong ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound when they speak. How to make this my last stand. Knowing I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. nigga chill. I done popped up out the matrix. I ain't had to pop no pill. Raised up in them Philly streets. With them gangsters pop that skill. I've been there with U.P.K. Whether broke or at a mill. All I care for is my team. I don't care about no deal. Cause I ain't true this life, it chose me. That ain't a secret, made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it, climb the mountains, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna reach it, so I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares of demons on my first feed, OD. That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key. But I don't speak until I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war is my battle cry. Tell them why. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, the whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand? Knowing I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, the whole ground in these streets. That's right, going around the city with the power in his feet. How to make this my last stand? Knowing when I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I'm so ahead of my time, but the flow is ancient. Tell them show some respect, watch what you put my name in. We ain't nothing to be fucked with, them boys dangerous. Make it hard for your team like them boys is hanging. Or extended with the pound like you left me hanging. If you got well done, nigga, we related. Cause I held ground like a consummate.
All right. We got our last verse for the night. Yahanna, thank you for joining us. Thank you for accompanying me. I really do appreciate y'all your help. Take me on home, brother. Let me get that verse in the English, verse 8.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 8 in English. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Absolutely, man. Really, when we read this verse, man, this is like this prayer is like a prayer of prophecy, and letting us know how the Lord is with us and how the Lord will be with us, man. As long as we submit and we humble ourselves under His command, under His laws and statutes, and we won't have much to worry about, man. All right, so let me get this into Hebrew. Let's check it out. You ready for the Hebrew? No, sir.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Yashamar, I.S.U.P.K.
All right. Mm-hmm.
That would be
Okay, now remember how we've been.
That ain't right.
Nah, that's right. You missed a letter. There you go. There we go. Nah, that's okay. It's okay. That's what we're here for. Wa-ba-wa-aka. Uh-huh. Huh? Okay, now put it together. Ma'itha. 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 All right. Okay, now you see that we got the dash, so that's a whole phrase. Put it together.
That would be, I gotta wait till you get from here, brother.
Okay, okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Very good, very good. So we have Yahweh Shamar Taza Af Yahweh Shamar Taza Afka. Wabawa Abba. Wabawa Aka. Wabawa Aka. Well, oh man, these are such a tongue twister sometimes. Wabawa Aka. Mayatha. Wa I will long. All right. Excellent, excellent. All right. So we feel a little better about reading this Hebrew and getting these letters down, getting these pronunciations down. Go ahead, brother.
The way you got it, you know what I'm saying, with the Syrian and the English, under with the connection, that helps out a great deal.
All right. Okay. I know I'm used to writing out the syllables in the English. I know we tend to do that, but we'll probably stick with doing it this way, you know what I'm saying, having the Syrian and the Paleo, you know what I'm saying, make sure the brothers can really get into this. So I appreciate y'all brothers sticking with me, man. The water. So once again, we've got the book of Psalms 121. All right, hold up. We got the book of Psalms 121, verse 8. Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza Afka, Waba wa Afka, Ma'atha, I will long. Absolutely. Go ahead, brother. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling a little generous. Let me see. What it depends on what it is first. What is it?
Let me pull it. I had it on my I gotta put it back up.
All right, we'll go ahead and erase this.
It will be Psalm 139 and 126.
See, Psalm 139 and 22. Ooh-wee. So you want that? Oh. Let's see. For time's sake, I would like to do it, but for time's sake, you know what I'm saying, trying to write all that out and such, we'll save that for next week. How about that? We'll say that for next week. Matter of fact, I'll put that down in my notes. We can break that one down syllable by syllable, because I can understand, you know what I'm saying, we got favorite verses, and when we pray to the Most High, we want to speak to the Most High in His language. Is that correct? Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so you want to be able to tell the Most High, I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you know what? We might, I like that verse so much, we might do more. We might do more than that next week. do more than that next week, man. Yeah, so prepare yourselves for that. Prepare yourselves for that. In Psalms, chapter 139. Prepare yourselves for that one, okay? All right, so that's going to be the next lesson. That's going to be the next week. We're going to say it on camera. We're going to say it for the conference call. We're going to go through the book of Psalms, chapter 139, the lower part, possibly starting at verse 19. Verse 19. So prepare yourselves for that, brothers. All right? So with that, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, Yahweh Hashem Barakatham, to all my brothers, Yahweh Shema Alatham, Hashem Yahshua, to all my sisters, if you're watching. And now we're going to turn the class over to Priest and Prophet, the Pash Kaya.
Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We the I.S.U.P.K start off 1 West, 100 Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has the interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak for a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. And Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. My Aishara means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase of the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offered for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of Purim. That is February 24th, 2021. At the Eastern Standard Coast, 7 o'clock sundown. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and a scarf. With that, give a curse salute to the teacher, Adon Mall. He does amazing work on the Lashawan Qadash class. Give it up. Now with that, we're going to close this thing out. We're going to do the 7th class tomorrow. So now, with that, Israel, I might him Sabbat. I might him Barak Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshua. What I say to you, may the Most High bless of you in the name of Christ. Yat, mean hand, Matah, means down, glass is missing.